Good morning, everyone. My name is Ivorus B. Vinyas from Bachelor's Technical Vocational Teacher Education, major in Garments and Fashion and Design. And now we tackle, it's all about the part of the fish. Now we start the external fish anatomy. Okay? Okay, we'll start the external fish anatomy. Okay? Fish are animals that are cold-blooded and have a fins and a backbone. Most fish have scales and breathe with the gills. Approximately 22,000 species of fish began evolving 480 million years ago. The large mouth base illustrated above has the typically torpedo-like fossifruum shape associated with many species. Number one is the fins. Okay, are appendages used by the fish to maintain a position, move, stare, and stop. There are either single fins along the certain line of the fish, such as the dorsal or the back fins, caudal or the tail fin, and an anal fin or the paired fins, which include the pectoral or the chest. And the pelvic is the hip fins. Fish such as a codfish has another fishy logo behind the dorsal fins called adiprous or the fat fins. That is not illustrated here. Um, the dorsal and anal fins is a primary help fish to not rule another or over another their sides. Number two is the scales. Okay, the scale is the most bony fish. Most freshwater fish, other than a care or char, that have keeled scales, and a catfish which have no scales are either catinoid and cydiloid or satelloid scales are the shade. Edges and cydiloid ones have smooth noded edges. Bass and the most other fish with a spine and have a celluloid scales composed of a connective tissues. Convert with the calcium. The most fish also have a very important musculars layers covering the body that helps prevent infections. And anglers should be careful not to be raw this slim. And when they're handling the fish that is to be released. Number three is the gills. Okay, the gills are the breathing apparatus of a fish and are highly vascularized, which gives them their bright and red color. An operculum or the gill cover. It is a flexible bony plate that protects the sensitive gills. Water is inhaled through the mouth passes over the gills and is exhaled from the beneath an operculum. Number four is the eye. Okay, because the eye can detect color. Fish eye are more round than mammals because of the refractive index of the water and the focus is achieved by moving the lens in and out, not disturbing or not, distorting or disturbing as the mammals. Number five is nares. Nares is a paired nostrils or nares. In the fish are used to detect odor in water and can be quite sensitive. Eels and catfish have particularly well developed senses at, at smells. The next is number 6 is the mouth of the fish. The mouth of the fish is shape is a good due to the what fish can eat. What fish eat. The larger it is, the bigger than a pressure it can consume. A fish have a sense and taste, and may sample items to taste them before swallowing. If they are not obvious praise items, most of freshwater or Florida fish are amorphous. Some are the primary purpose, which means eating mostly other fish. The importance grants crabs. It is one of the few large fish that are a primary herbivores. Number 7. Number 7 is a literal line. The literal line of a fish is a sensory organ consisting of fluid filled, such which a hair-like a sensory apparatus that are open and water through a series of pores, creating line along the side of the fish. The literal line of primary senses the water currents and the pressures and movements in the water. Okay, the next is internal fish anatomy. The internal fish anatomy is the fish perform the basic functions of the body such as a respiration, digestion, and sensory functions. Um, the brain is the stomach, liver, and the kidneys are the same as the man for the fish and perform the same functions. Number 1 is the spinal cord. The spinal cord connects the brain to the rest of the body, relays sensory information from the body to the brain, as well as instructions from the brain to the rest of the body. Okay, number 2 is the brain. The brain, this is a control center of the fish, where both automatic functions, such as respiration and the higher behaviors occur. All the sensory information is processed here. Number 4 is a swim. Swim or air bladder. This hollow filled balance organ allow the fish to thus conserve energy by maintaining a neutral boundary, also suspending in the water, which cows from very deep water sometimes need to have air released from their swim bladder before they can be released and return to deep water because of the difference in atmospheric the pressure of the water surface. Okay, number 5, the gills is not only for the external. It's not only for the external. It's also for the internal. Okay, the internal gills is allow the fish to breathe underwater. These are very delicate structures and should not be touched if the fish is to be released. Then number 6 is the kidney of the fish. The kidney of the fish is filter liquid waste materials from the blood, and these waste are then passed out of the body. The kidney is also extremely important in regulating water and salt concentration within the fish's blood, the fish's body, allowing certain fish species to exist in the fresh water or the salt water, and in some cases both, such as snook or the tarpon. Number 7 is the stomach and intestine. The stomach and intestine of the fishes break down food and absorb nutrients. Fish, such as the bass that are previous, have a fairly short intestine. Okay, because such foods is easy to chemically break down and digest. Fish such as a tilapia, a milkfish that are a herbivorous required a longer intestine because plant matter is usually through purus and more typically to break down into the associable components. Number 10 is the liver. The liver of the fish, this is important organ, has a number of the function. It's assessed in the digestion by the secreting and that break down fats, and it's also served as a storage area. Fats for fats and carbohydrates. The liver also is important in digestion or destruction of the old blood cells, and is maintaining proper blood chemistry as well as playing a role on nitrogen or the waste acceleration. The next is the heart, the most important for the fish and also the human. The heart circulates blood throughout the body, oxygen and digest nutrients, and delivered to the cells and various organs through the blood. And is a blood transport waste product from the cells and the kidneys and liver to elimination.